Yo, what it do? It's your boy Apollo, the charismatic ass, coming back with another YouTube banger. If you're not feeling pumped, if you're not feeling hyped, if you're not feeling like your best male version, I'm gonna teach y'all how to be attractive. Not externally, that video is coming soon, but internally. Now, I feel like I have the right to speak upon this because I actually was diagnosed with autism, and a lot of people don't know that. I was diagnosed at the age of 15, and I had to do some major catch up until I was 18, learning in this temporary life, this temporary human experience. Now, I didn't want to socialize with people because when I did, I would get bullied, laughed at, or manipulated. Mainly manipulated because I was vulnerable. I spoke about life stories right away, which when you do that, it actually shows that you're vulnerable and people can manipulate you, or they'll be scared and run away. And the people that stay, they're kind of sus. You should watch out. You're messing with some sharks. So attractive men take risks. They roll with a set. They roll with a punch. You know what I mean? So 50-50. It could be negative, but it's not negative for a high value man because they'll learn to embrace the pain. They will learn to learn from their mistakes. Now, let's say they want to get with some friends, but they're kind of scared to talk to them. They're kind of scared to talk to their crush. Let's go with the crush. So, a high value man, an attractive man, will just straight up get into it. They will straight up cut to the chase. They won't go and no. They'll be like, hey, if don't like ask them out right away, but like if you know them and you guys have a deep chemistry, then say, hey, I like you. You want to go out to Starbucks, something like that. Don't go, hey, do you kind of want to go out to Starbucks? I kind of like you. No, you gotta speak confidently. Speak with a deep voice. That's attractive. But don't force a deep voice if you don't have one. But if you can get a deep voice, get a deep voice. You know what I mean? So attractive men embrace the pain because they know that where there's darkness, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Yin and yang. Attractive men hold eye contact. Now, this is so important. This shows that you're subliminally strong or subliminally weak. If you're maintaining good eye contact, it shows that you're strong. If you lose eye contact and go all over the place looking for an exit, it shows you don't want to be there and you're subliminally weak. So there's actually ways to self-improve your eye contact. I used to watch YouTube videos of looking directly at a girl's eyes in a YouTube screen. Just look up practice eye contact on YouTube and it will show up like you can practice eye contact with people with very majestic looking eyes. Or this is what I do. I for real, I dead arch just look at this camera. It really helps me. Looking at this camera helps me maintain good eye contact because I was naturally used to looking around like this, looking for an escape, looking for a way out, and it showed I didn't want to be there. And we already went over speak confidently, but you can't tolerate BS. Now, I actually self-improved on this quite a bit, like 100%. I used to be the type of guy that just gave into everything because I didn't want to be alone. But when you show that you don't tolerate BS, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, it knows that you're ready for high value people in your life. Now, I actually was able to, there is a power in saying no. You know what I mean? Like, no, what I mean? Okay. Anyways, enough with the puns. Like, a couple weeks ago, a guy I rapped with was like, hey, you want to meet up? And he would keep pushing it off, and then he'd be like, hey, I'm back in Fort Wayne, which is where I live, and he'd be like, you want to link up? And I just like was like, no, because I didn't want to get pushed off again. I know my worth, I know my value. And then I realized, you know what, rap isn't really my thing I need to be pursuing, and I need to be pursuing in this YouTube. So attractive men embrace hard work. That's pretty self-explanatory. So attractive men don't chase women, and what I mean by attractive men don't chase women is They're focused on their purpose. They're focused on their grind. They're not doing their grind because it will get females, it will get women. They're doing it because they're trying to do it for them. Do things because you genuinely like it. Don't work out because you want gains for women. Work out because you want to be able to defend yourself, because you want to be able to look superior when you get into the workplace and get that job. Do it for you. And then if you meet a woman and she's on your team, she's there for you, she's your cheerleader, she's not pushing you away from your purpose, your sole mission, then you can take her on your team. You know what I mean? Women don't add purpose to your life. They add value to your life. Remember that. They don't give you purpose, but they add value to your life. Now, attractive men have a straight posture. If you're going like this, or if you're going like this, you can tell a big difference. You can tell that guy's confident, he's got a pep in his step, he knows he's the king. Attractive men fight if the need arises. This shows like you have priorities. If somebody's beating up your mans, if somebody's beating up your girlfriend, you gotta have a fight. You gotta have a fight. You know, if they're not in the wrong, you gotta be able to stick up for them, because it shows that you really care about them. Would you, if you care about somebody, would you let them get beat up to a pulp? No. Attractive men learn from their failures. If they get rejected off a team, off a job, off a girl, they're able to learn, how can I improve? What did I do wrong, and how can I avoid what I did wrong, and how can I even become better? Attractive men enforce their boundaries. They're like, hey, here's what I am not going to tolerate and you cannot do. This shows that you respect yourself. If you let women run over you all the time, it shows that you have no respect for yourself. Now that's it for today's video. If you have any questions and want me to film a different video, you can hit me up on Instagram at apollobaby.official, or you can comment down below. Peace out, everybody.